Let's look at problem 2. This is a matching problem which asks you to relate the shapes of graphs to the shapes of the equation. So before I even look at the equations, I just want to look at these graphs. I know that B is linear and increasing. That D starts out at the same place as B and is exponential and increasing. E is also exponential and increasing. I'm just going to do a little uppy arrow. Notice E starts out lower than D, but is growing faster. D is linear and decreasing, and C is exponential and decreasing. So if you're ever asked to graph an exponential decreasing function, be sure that it has this shape. It should be decreasing but slowing down, and it should never go negative. That's really important. So having said that, I can do the same things for these equations. This is exponential and increasing. That number is bigger than 1, so I know it's increasing. This is also exponential and increasing. It starts out lower than the first one, but is growing faster. So these certainly sound like D and E. The second one here is one that started out lower but grows faster. Everything lines up nicely for that to be E and that to be D. 1,000, so starts out really high. Incidentally, I could actually label these. That's 100, that's 10, and that's 1,000. 1,000 times 0.85 to the t, that is an exponential equation, but since this is less than 1, it is decreasing. By the way, it's decreasing by 15%. I want you to stop and ask yourself if you know where that 15% came from. So that's got to line up with C, and that looks good. It starts out very high. Everything works out. These two are linear. This one is linear and increasing because that's a positive. This is linear and decreasing because of that negative there. This one starts out much higher than that, which is good because I see that the decreasing one started out much higher than the increasing one. So I'm kind of checking this multiple ways. Wait, I lost my A. Oops, the linear decreasing here one was an A and not a D. I'm sorry about that. So the linear decreasing one is my A, and the linear increasing one is my B. And finally, we are asked to add to this the sketch of a graph that is decreasing and speeding up its rate of decrease. So that's not like C here, which is decreasing and slowing down. That's not like A, which is linear and decreasing. That's got to be something which starts out going down fairly slowly and picks up over time. So that would be the graph that I'm asked to add to this equation. I should have put a number here. This is problem number 2. Thank you.